All right, am I recording this time? Yes, I am. Let's do it. Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Big Ball Vlogs. I do reviews, news, everyday vlogging, and every once in a while I'll do a tutorial. If this video is educational or somewhat entertaining, please consider smashing that like button and maybe subscribing to the channel for new videos when I post them. So I'm at the table again. I'm doing another tabletop review, and you guys know when I come to the tabletop, it's not to just send you a whole bunch of links of random stuff that you probably don't need, don't want, just to get you to click on the affiliate links for Amazon below. While it helps, I just don't bring anything to the table. I bring stuff to the table that I like, that I bought on my own for something that I needed it for, and if it was good, I tell you about it. If it wasn't, you probably never heard about it, or it was a video that I just said, hey, not worth the time. So today I'm doing a tabletop review on something that I bought recently, and I like it, so I'm gonna let you guys know. But first, I want to give you some backstory. So in the last couple of months, actually it's been since I bought the DJI Mavic Air 2 and working with H.265 video, and at 4K, 60 megabits per second, 100 megabits per second, my current computer has been crippled by these larger files. I mean, like up until I got the Mavic Air, I never really had any issues with my editing software or anything, because I was working with 1080 files, I was working with much smaller files, I was working with H.264. Everything worked, and that computer is about 4 years old, but it's a Dell, and Dell doesn't allow you to upgrade. They don't want you upgrading their computers when you buy them. They want you to buy a whole new one. So you might be able to throw a little bit of extra memory in it, or a bigger hard drive. But when it comes to processors and graphics cards, you're kind of limited on what you can do. So I hadn't bought a new computer in quite a while. I bought the Dell because at the time there was this Bitcoin mining thing where graphics cards were costing, a car payment, actually a car. They were costing about as much as a car. And what people were doing was they were buying these inexpensive systems with a decent graphics card in it, pulling the graphics card out, selling it for more than what they pay for the PC, and then selling the PC as a bare bones unit for somebody else to go, if they could find one, stick a graphics card in and build themselves an inexpensive PC. So I had to do that with the Dell. And like I said, more recently, the Dell's been getting crippled. I did a video a while back where the Dell would even run, my Oculus VR system at medium level graphics, but now, like I said, with these new files and these new codecs and these bigger files, it's just not doing it, because I had to upgrade the editing software. Everything was just slow, stuttering, rendering would just cripple the computer. So I decided to take a look online and see what I could find. That Bitcoin craze has kind of calmed down, so I was able to find decent graphics cards and decent PC equipment, and I decided to build my own computer this time. And I went to a company that I don't normally like shopping at, and I don't want to mention them because I don't want to give them any bad press, but I don't normally like shopping there like I don't normally like shopping at Gear Best. It's just like there's too many vendors, and there's just random, delivery times, and everything shipped on different, shipping invoices. It's just too much. But I went on there and I bought all of my components that I, didn't want to buy from Amazon or from Best Buy. They all showed up, and when I got these, I mean, I paid like $7 for these. When I got these, I felt like I was going to be sick. They're garbage, right? So I had this computer ready to go. The fans were crap. It had one fan in it. I've got a much bigger gaming graphics card in it, a much bigger processor. I wanted some decent cooling, so I went back to Amazon to find some decent fans. And I was, this is a mid to high level gaming system. So I decided to go all out and throw in some RGB fans. And if you look over my shoulder, you probably have been for the last couple of minutes, you can kind of see a demonstration of the product that I'm going to talk about. So went to Amazon and I picked up, I'm a competitive comparison shopper. So I picked up the Apevia RGB fans they have also LED light bars. Very inexpensive set compared to, some of the things that are out there. I mean, I paid $30 for this, which came to about, let's see, I think I had 4 fans, and it came with 4 fans and 2 LED strips. And it was a lot less expensive than some of the other things out there. I had originally thought about getting just only fans and plugging them in. I got a decent motherboard in that one, so I could have actually plugged in RGB fans to the motherboard and controlled them through the motherboard, but they were a little bit more expensive. They were costing like $10 a piece versus me getting 4 fans and 2 light strips for $30 total. Decent kit. I mean, it came in a decent box, brown box, generic, nothing expensive, nothing like, you know, that drives up the cost. And inside the box, you know, well packed, and everything seemed to be in decent order. So I had read through a couple of, you know, previous reviews, and people were like, hey, it didn't work, it was busted, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's, you know, you kind of get that when you're shopping from Amazon and you're getting products. Yeah, people are going to be upset for random reasons. Maybe they didn't get something and they're giving it 1 star. Even though the product worked, they gave it 1 star because like it was missing the screws, you know. That's not, you know, the manufacturer's issue. That was probably, you know, Amazon. I don't know. I just know if the product worked, they shouldn't have gotten 1 star. It should have been just like baseline 3 stars. But, you know, again, came with all the products that, all the pieces that I needed. Came with the screws, it came with the fans, it came with the light strips, and it came with the controller. It even came with a little remote control to get it all started. And while I wish I would have done a time-lapse installation, pretty cut and dry. Find the fan holes on the PC, screw in the fans, plug them into the controller. You plug them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. Plug them into a power supply Molex connector and fire it up, and you're good to go. So, like I said, if you've been kind of watching in the background, it's been giving you a little bit of a demonstration of how it works. And so far, I'm liking it. It's been running. I've had it on for about an hour, just sitting there running to see if anything were to short out or whether or not I was going to burn out a fan. It's been running for a while, and I haven't had any issues. I mean, it gives you the option with the remote control of, I guess, changing the color. Right now, I have it on auto mode, but it has the ability, from what I understand, to change the modes, change the frequency, or display patterns and colors. So right now it's on the auto, and as you can see, it's probably doing like a random, because I believe a couple minutes ago it was doing maybe just like blue or something. Now it's doing blue and reds, and right now it's doing yellow and reds. And if I hit the button, let's see if it works from here, it goes green, it goes yellow, or maybe that's orange, it goes yellow, that's orange, that's purple, there's another different color blue, there's another different color green, there's white, and there's fuchsia, pink. Is that fuchsia or pink? I don't know, but it has random, you know, patterns, and it also has solid colors, which again, I think you can also somehow set this up to have different frequencies of the pattern display. So whether it be, you know, a fast moving spin or a flash, I haven't gotten into all that to figure it out, because unfortunately the instructions are very, very, very vague. On the controller itself, if you can see that, I'll try to get it. You got an on-off button. Yes, you can turn it off and just let whatever fans you have in the PC run on their own, or you can keep it running. It has, I guess, this M plus, M minus button. So let's hit that and see what that does. M plus is going through the different colors without me picking them individually. Now I got to a mode, I guess that's the mode button. So now I got to the mode where I'm getting full spectrum flash. If I do it again, now I've got some very, very cool patterns showing up on that one. I would call those like a figure 8, because I'm looking like I see 8s flashing there. I've got, wow, that's nice. I like that one. I'll call it like a matrix pattern. I like that one. Whoa, look at that one. That is dope. I'm telling you, this is real time. I'm doing this right now, and this is so dope. I mean, I haven't had a computer over for a while. I am very much liking what I'm seeing right now with these fans. That is very, very cool. See if another one comes in. Here's another one. Not as flashy as the other one, but, you know, it's got some style to it. I'm liking the other one, to be honest with you. I'm going to probably leave it on that one. One of the last 4, and, you know, some circular stuff. So I'm going through these modes, and it's just going through everything. It's just changing. I don't think I've come across the same mode yet. It's got to be like 13 clicks that I've done on this thing, and it's still going. So a lot of different modes. So you got different modes there. You've got, I guess, an S plus and an S minus, so I'm going to assume that's probably speed. So if I click the S plus, yes, everything is speeding up. It's getting faster and faster and faster. S minus, it's slowing down, getting really, really slow. Okay, I like the fast effect. So we're going to put it somewhere around the fast again. And then you have the ability to change the intensity or brightness of the lights by going up or down. So we're going to go up right now, see if it gets any brighter from here. You probably couldn't tell, but we're going to go down and see if it dims out for us. Yep, there you go. It's dimming all the way out. So that's going to be, probably something that you can do to kind of save power or save the strain on your power supply. Man, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. A lot of people were complaining. I don't want to say a lot of people, but normally when I do like reviews and I go to Amazon, I kind of look at the first page to see what the, positive to negative ratio is. And if it's all positive on the first page, it's like, yeah, it's a buy. And when it's like, man, a lot of people got a bunch of bad ones, I'm thinking, did they get just like a bad run, or is this just a bad product? So then I got to go to the next page and do the whole algorithm thing and figure out whether or not this is going to be the product to buy for me. So far, man, I'm liking these lights. I'm liking these lights a lot, for real. So I got to get this PC finished. Right now, the fans are probably like the finishing touch on it. I need a monitor. I'm probably going to get, a cool keyboard to go with it and make it like a decent gaming computer. Hook it back up to the Oculus and see whether or not it is smoking that VR and whether or not it can render some of these big old 5.7K or H.265 4K 100 megabits per second files from the DJI drone. So, hey man, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. I really do like this light. There will be a link to this in the description below. If you like it, please buy from my links. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Peace.